Hi guys! So Lily's coming over. Does she have water? Yes, she does. She's drinking some water right now. So first, Lily's gonna be in here. So Darcy normally comes up and hangs out with me when I'm up here, but Lily's coming. It's Saturday. It's 10 o'clock. I went to the gym. I walked the dogs with my sister. So it is 10, like I said. I have kind of a busy day ahead of me, and last night I went to the signing at Joseph Beth in Cincinnati. They are an independent bookstore, and they have the most amazing romance section, and they always have the most amazing romance authors there. That's where I've seen Colleen Hoover. Sally Thorne was there earlier this year, and Jasmine Guillory and Carrie Winfrey were just there last night, so I got to see both of them, meet them, hear Jasmine talk. Carrie moderated the event. Carrie wrote Waiting for Tom Hanks, this book, and then Jasmine wrote these four. This one comes out later though, and so I got all my books signed, and that was a lot of fun. Carrie's from Columbus, and so this takes place in Columbus. I'm from Columbus, so that was really cool. And I spent an hour, like I said, at the event, and then while I waited to get in line, because I didn't buy a book there, so I had to wait until the end because I didn't have a ticket, I spent the time just chatting with the romance employees who were there that did not even have to work that night. They came as fans, which I thought was cool, and then a couple other people, and one from Bookstagram. She's the romance mom on Bookstagram, so that was a lot of fun, and I met someone who watches me that works at the child part of Joseph Beth, so that was really cool, and I just had a really fun time, and I ended up picking up A Promise of Fire by Amanda Boucher. You guys told me I bought books 2 and 3 when I went to Half Price Books. Didn't even know. I thought those were books like 1 and 2. This is book 1. I just really wanted to buy a book there because I really am trying more to support some independent bookstores, because I feel guilty every time I buy on Amazon because I know that they're putting bookstores out of business, and so I'm trying to buy more from physical stores. So I bought this. It was $8, which I don't spend full price on mass markets, but happy I bought it and I have it, and I can start with book 1, and that was just a lot of fun. But for some reason in the summers they feel like it's okay to make construction on the highways and make it down to 1 lane. So it took me 20 more minutes to get home, and I live 2 hours from that bookstore, so 20 minutes isn't that long unless you tack it on to 2 hours, and then it feels like it's like another hour added on. But because my drive was so long, I listened to the entire audiobook of My Favorite Half Nightstand by Christina Lauren. I had put it on hold for the library on Overdrive because I was just trying to find a new audiobook to listen to. I want to read all of Christina Lauren's books, so that was one that I was interested in listening to because I own Dating You, Hating You in paperback, and I don't own that one, so I want to read the physical copy of Dating You, Hating You. So I'm trying to get through their standalones. It was so cute. I give it 4 stars. It's like a group of friends, kind of like Big Bang Theory. They're all nerds. They all work at a college. There's one girl, a group of guys, and it starts out with the girl has a one-night stand with one of the guys in the group, and they kind of like, oh, well, that happened, and they call it a half night stand because like he leaves halfway through the night, and they all decide to go on a dating app to find a date for this upcoming event that Obama's going to speak at with their company, and she kind of actually ends up making a profile that none of the guys know about and starts talking to the guy that she had a one-night stand with secretly. So she has her middle name, and so she's kind of catfishing him. She does acknowledge that it's wrong. She didn't mean for him to not know it was her. She dropped like super obvious clues that she thought were obvious that he didn't get, and so she's kind of falling for him in real life and falling for him on this dating app, and so it's really good. I will say someone pointed out on Instagram that a lot of romances now, the girl has a lot of flaws and the guys are perfect. When I read my dark romances, that's totally not the thing, because like the guys are the ones that are always like damaged and awful and have a lot of imperfections, but I do see a lot of romances where the guys are pretty perfect because we like our perfect book boyfriends, and the females are the ones who need to work on themselves. And in this one, that's how it was. Reed was perfect. He was sweet, he was attractive, he didn't know what to do when he was talking to 2 girls on this app, and he was kind of falling for Millie in real life, and so he was being the better person about it, and she was the one who can't talk about her emotions, who was catfishing her best friend, who's confused, doing all this stuff. And so that kind of put it down a notch for me because I've been noticing that more, but I did enjoy it, and I love that they had their whole group of friends that they were both really good friends with, and it was cute at their part in the story, and I kind of want books for all of them, but this is a standalone so far. So that was 8 hours long, so I had a 4-hour, 40-minute drive at the end of the day there and back, and so I listened to it all, and it was so good. I listen to it double time speed, that's why. So yes, and I have about 150 pages left of Welcome to the Dark Side. I gotta finish that today because the live show is tonight. I'll be totally fine with that. And then I do have a birthday party to go to. My cousin's child is turning 2. He's the cutest thing ever. And so my cousin says he watches my videos. And so this is the true test. Phil, if you're watching, text me that you're watching, because I don't know you actually watch my videos. And if you don't, that means you don't watch all my videos. But I love their child so much. He's adorable. I got to babysit him a couple weeks ago and it was super fun. I got to put him to sleep and he was just so cuddly and I love him so much. So it's his 2nd birthday. It's gonna be fun. I don't have a lot of little children in my life, so when I do, I love them. I love children. I worked at the YMCA like daycare for 2 years when I was in college. That's the daycare where like you go work out and you drop your kid off. I forget what it's called. It's been a while since I worked there. It's what, 4 years since I worked there. It was so fun. I just got to play with little kids all day. I love little kids. But the best part of that though is that since it's not an official daycare, you can only leave your kid up to either 2 or 4 hours. I think it was up to 2 hours you could leave your kid there. So they had to leave. So if it was an annoying kid, you only had to deal with them for 2 hours. It was pretty nice. So yes, I have that to go to and then I have my live show at 9. So it's kind of a busy day. I have a lot of sleeves to finish too for my restock tomorrow. I'm trying to make more since I am doing that bigger size. So yeah, I brought my bullet journal because I don't know what I've read for the reading rush. I've just been like, I literally have only read 2 books for my TBR. I am awful at TBRs. See where my page is. I made a super simple page. This is what it looks like. It's very simple. I've read 1, 2, 3, 4 books. And then I listened to my favorite half night stands. I've read 5 books so far. At the gym I did start a new ebook. I started Coming Up Roses by Stacey Hart because I have an arc of that and I have to read it by Thursday. So I haven't finished Queen Takes Nights and I haven't finished the other ebook, I Would Love At First Like, that I was reading. I'm just like in the middle of a million books right now, but I'm gonna finish those and I don't know what I'll do. I'm probably not getting into the adaptation. I'm doing Welcome to the Dark Side for Read a Book with 5 or More Words. A book I meant to read last year. I'll do My Favorite Half Night Stand because that did come out I think last year, so I meant to read it last year, sure. Yeah. I'm on track to read 7 books. I just am reading nothing on my TBR and I probably won't even pick up one of those. Maybe I will. Tomorrow maybe I think I'll do Roar because that's purple on the cover and that's one of the last ones I need to read for that challenge. We'll see. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hi guys, it's what, 7:30 I think. I just finished, well, like an hour ago. I finished reading Welcome to the Dark Side and it was so good. 5 out of 5 stars again. If you didn't know, MC romance. President of the MC with a 17-year-old girl. She's got cancer. So good. And he has 2 kids. His son, King, is from the first book, who is not 18 anymore. I think he's like 19 now. They're in college. And his daughter, who is a year younger than the main female character. So that's fun. The live show is going to be in about an hour and a half. I am so excited. I loved talking to Lacey and Sarah about Lessons in Corruption. So I'm going to be excited to talk about this because this is my favorite of the series. And I'm so excited. Gianna keeps on posting that she's writing book 4 right now. And I'm so excited. So excited. So yeah, we'll be talking about this, and that counted for the reading rush for Read a Book that is 5 words or longer in the title, because this is exactly 5 words if you count 2 and the in it. And I think I'm definitely gonna start reading Coming Up Roses still. I started the gym this morning, so I'm gonna read a lot of that tomorrow, and I'll try to get to Roar. I don't know if I will though, because I really need to read my arcs. I love readathons, but I hate them when I have a lot of arcs to read, because I have that, and then I have Bad Apple by Elle Kennedy on my Kindle, and then I have The Right Swipe by Alicia Rye on my Kindle, and I have The Wives of Taryn Fisher on my Kindle. I just have so many books on my Kindle right now that I need to read. And then all my Kindle Unlimited books that I'm reading because I'm insane. I'm definitely not getting to the Matchmaker's Playbook whatsoever, so I'm not completing all the challenges for the reading rush, even though I'm on track to finish 7 books in 7 days. I've read 6 so far, I believe, so yeah. But that's all my reading plans, and that's all I'm doing. I had fun at my cousin's birthday party. He's super cute. 2 is such an adorable age. But yeah, the cake was delicious. And I'm doing my live show, so I have to go and make our thumbnail and just catch up on some computer stuff and set up everything and get my light in here, because I use my lamp from my sewing area because it has the best like white light out of all my lamps. So yeah, I'll probably talk to you guys tomorrow and catch you up on the last day of the reading rush. This is how every morning looks. I don't make my bed. They mess it up no matter what time of day it is. I wake up, we go downstairs, they eat breakfast, they go potty. They're adorable. They always come back to bed when I get ready. So I've showered, I was doing my makeup, and they're so cute. They're laying on top of my pajamas. Oh, is someone tail wagging? Dory stars. Hi, hi, hi. Hey guys, it is 10 o'clock on Sunday. I was already up this morning. I walked my dogs and put some laundry away, cleaned up the house. We're having family dinner at my house tonight, so all the fam's coming over. But I want to show you the cover for Coming Up Roses and talk to you a little bit about that, because I haven't talked to you at all, like the premise or anything. I just told you I'm reading it. We did have our live show last night for Welcome to the Dark Side, and it was awesome. So I had a lot of fun talking with Sarah and Lacey and gushing about Zeus, my favorite book of the series, and I'm so excited to read the third book. Miss Darcy always comes and visits me now. She's so cute. She typically doesn't like care what I'm doing up here, but hi. Yeah. Hi. You guys want to, I think I did this in my last vlog. There she is. There she is, my little pretty princess. Hi. Anyways, we had a lot of fun, and everybody loved Zeus like I do, so that made me happy. I'm not everybody, but Sarah and Lacey enjoyed it. So we are reading the third one, Good Gone Bad, for August, and we're all super excited. Our live show is August 30th if you guys want to join in, 9 p.m. EST, because Lacey is on the West Coast, so we had to wait for her. I'm normally like in bed by 9:30, so it means a lot that I'm staying up until 10 on the computer for you guys and not getting to bed until like 10:30, so yeah. This is the cover for Coming Up Roses. I'm gonna see if it'll, whoa, as I drop it, if you guys can see it. So that's the cover. I am obsessed with it. It's so pretty. Okay, so Coming Up Roses takes place at a flower shop, which I think is really cute. Our main character, Guy, he's very like flighty. He's never had a job for over 6 months. He's already been married and divorced, and I think he's like 27, 28, and he just like bops around from town to town, does what he wants. He's like the life of the party. And the girl character is pretty much the opposite. She stays at home. She takes care of her dad, who has lost both his legs in the military. He lost both of his legs, and then her mom died when she was young, and so she just pretty much takes care of her dad. It's her and him, and she's been working at that guy's mom's flower shop, and that's pretty much like her life. She loves it, and the flower shop's kind of going under, and so all of the siblings of the mother who owns a flower shop have come home. There's 5 of them, and they're gonna help try to make business again. So she hates him because I guess there was something that happened between them in the past that he doesn't know about, and so he doesn't get why she hates him, but it's cute so far. I like that kind of romance. I don't know how much I'm loving him so far. He's very flighty, but he's very passionate and just like the life of the party. So we'll see how I enjoy that. I do have a ton of stuff to do for my shop this morning though, and like I said, we are hosting family dinner tonight, so that'll be fun. But I'll update you probably later today, because I'm going to try to get a lot more of that done. I also was let back onto Scribd. I was so mad. I've been listening to Ice Planet Barbarians, and I've been like flying through the audios, and so fast that Scribd cut me off because I've reached my maximum for the month, and I finally let back on. So I was listening to that on my walk, and it's so good. I really like this one. I think I'm on book 7 right now, and the girl is deaf, and so she did have like those like cochlear implants, but the aliens took them out. I feel so weird saying this, but the aliens took them out of her ears, and so she's deaf again. And obviously, like, I think when the Quee is like put inside of her, she'll be able to hear again. If you guys have read the series, you know what I'm talking about. But right now she's just deaf, and she has her sister there to translate for her. So it's really good so far. I really like it. I think I'm gonna really like this one, so I'm gonna keep on listening to that. I listened to that when I was walking my pups, but yeah, I'm just gonna hang out with my babies. And I am wearing my new soccer shirt, World Champs USA. It's really cool. It has like, if I could show you, it has the soccer ball here, and it tells you the score 2-0 with the Netherlands. And around the soccer ball are all like the teams that they beat and the scores that they beat them for. So I'm super excited. And then it's from Carly Lloyd's Instagram. I can link it down below if you guys are interested. It does have her name and her number 10 on the back. She has been one of my favorite players. Her and Rapinoe probably are my 2 favorites. Also, Dunn is like the best defender ever. Dunn is like amazing too, but Carly was obviously my favorite player 4 years ago at the World Cup because she like dominated, and so I had to support her. And this is my favorite shirt of all the ones that they were selling for the World Cup champs, so had to buy my own shirt. Yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna go iron and read, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, it's Monday. It's 11 o'clock. Well, it's almost 11:30 now. I just finished Coming Up Roses. I didn't want to update you yesterday because I had no reading updates for you. My family came over for dinner, and then I had to post all my sleeves to my shop, and then I packaged all those orders. I got a lot, so thank you everybody if you bought one. It means a lot to me to support my shop. But, oh, you can see inside my closet. Let me move that. There we go. I finished Coming Up Roses, and it was cute. I'm giving it 4 out of 5 stars. Like I said, it takes place at a flower shop, and so the main character is supposed to be like Lydia Bennett from Pride and Prejudice. It's like a kind of a spin-off, I think, of her other series, Stacey Hart's other series, and it's gonna, I think, have one for each Bennett sibling, and so his name's Luke Bennett instead of Lydia Bennett, and they own a flower shop, and so we got to meet all 5 siblings. Luke is very flighty, and he's never had a job for more than 6 months, but that's because of him, not because he's been fired. He literally has never been fired, according to him. He just gets bored easily, and so he sticks around at the flower shop because he says it's something new every day, and like loves Tess. And I didn't get the connection between them. I feel like I'm like, why is Tess so different from everybody else you've been with? I didn't get that, so that's why I'm giving it 4 out of 5 stars. I just feel like that connection was missing for me, and I still don't get Luke. Like, we got both perspectives, but I still don't feel like I got to know him that well, and the conflict that happened. So like a lot of romance that I've been reading, they like get together by halfway through, and I'm just like, we're gonna watch you date now? Like, I don't know. I like it when there's more angst and they don't get together yet. And so they were together by halfway they were dating, and a person was the conflict, and they were so malicious and obviously sabotaging his relationship, and he couldn't see that, and I was getting really annoyed. And now it's kind of a touchy line because the person does have a mental illness. I believe that that person's bipolar, and they would like tell him they need him because they don't know what'll happen if he's not there, and I feel like that was part of their mental illness, but also they were trying to guilt him into being with them, and like that was being really obnoxious. And that's just my feelings for that book, so I give it 4 out of 5 stars. It was super cute, just like a nice fluffy romance, and I'm obsessed with the cover. I really want to buy it because I love the cover, but like since I'm giving it 4 stars, I don't want to buy it, so it's a problem I have. But that's really all I have for you. I do have a request from you guys, so I am filming a Marriage of Convenience recommendations video today, so that's going to go up sometime this week. Let me know the tropes you want, because those videos are my most viewed on my channel. Whenever I recommend a certain trope, those are what people are watching. They don't care about my vlogs, they don't care about my TBRs. Those get like a decent amount of views, but like My Enemies to Lovers is already almost at 10,000 views, and that's not typically what I get on videos. And my Forbidden Romance video, my age gap romance, those always do like so much better than any of my other videos. So if you want trope recommendations or genre recommendations, let me know down below what you want from me, because I will try to do it for you. And I need to read a lot more. I really want to do an updated motorcycle romance recommendations, but I need to read more because I recently read one and I did not like it. I gave it 2 stars, so I'm like, that's not going to be recommended, so I just need to read some more. But that was the reading rush. I finished 7 books, technically. I finished my last one today, and only completed 5 challenges, but that's okay. For Tropathon, I believe I also only completed 6 challenges. I didn't get to Roar. I really wanted to. That was the purple on the cover, and that was the chosen one for Tropathon. But it's okay. I read a lot, and it was fun. And maybe next time I'll do daily vlogs. Let me know if you want daily vlogs. That's super intimidated, but I feel like I kind of missed out because I didn't do daily vlogs, and I wasn't part of like the cool kids who were doing it. So yeah, that's all I have. Okay, thanks for watching, and have a good day. Bye.